Today, meet Bobby Rossett, a Canadian Indigenous lady with an inspiring business story. One like you never heard before. It will surely motivate you to a higher level. Trust me, viewers. It will let you know that with grit and determination you can make it in this world of entrepreneurship. Alright, so let's get into it. But first I have a very serious question for you.
Yes.
What if losing your job was the best thing that ever happened to you? This is exactly what happened to Bobby Rossett from Calgary, who went from being rejected by every employee to becoming the CEO of a $50 million company, empowering thousands across North America. This is how she turned $300 and a dream into a global movement. So in 2015, Bobby was working as a safety technician in the oil and gas industry. Then one day, she got laid off.
Yes.
Her job gone for good. And what came next was even tougher. She started sending resume after resume and doing interview after interview. Can you relate? Yes, some of us can certainly do. But with all that effort, still, no one would hire her. Maybe it was the tattoos. Maybe it was being an Indigenous woman in a conservative city.
But
whatever it was, doors kept closing on her. Yes, unfortunately. But instead of giving up, Bobby decided to build her own door. Yes, build her own. Sometime you got to give yourself a chance.
So,
finally, after scrolling through endless posts about the gig economy, she thought, why not me? So, she signed up on Upwork and offered virtual assistant services. Only problem? Most freelancers charged next to nothing. So, Bobby found herself bidding $2 a job just to get noticed. This, of course, wasn't sustainable, but it was a spark. Then she realized something. There were talented people, especially from marginalized backgrounds, who just needed a fair chance. And that's when the idea for virtual gurus was born.
Yes.
She didn't even know a thing about running a business. No MBA, no investors, no roadmap, just grit and $300. And you know what? In 2016, she launched Virtual Gurus, a platform connecting virtual assistants with companies that needed support from bookkeeping to customer service. And guess what? In the very first year, she made $300,000 in revenue. That's right, from $300 to $300,000.
But
success came with a price. Long nights, no team, no sleep. Still, Bobby wasn't stopping now. No, not at all. But sadly, when it came time to raise money, investors didn't see her vision. No, they couldn't see it. Because 170 times they said no. 170 rejections. Yes, you heard right. Until finally one investor said yes. And you know what? That yes turned into an $8.4 million Series A round. And today, my viewers, Virtual Gurus is valued at over $50 million Canadian.
yes.
And that boosted everything and helped her to hire her first employee, which was a stay-at-home mom. Now, her company has empowered over 2,000 people across Canada and the USA. But Bobby's mission was never just about profit. No, it was about purpose, like working with Indigenous communities. And now Virtual Gurus partners with Indigenous employment centers, providing computers, training, and remote work opportunities. By 2026 and onwards, they plan to empower over 5,000 Indigenous workers to thrive from within their own communities. But Bobby's growth didn't stop with the company.
No.
She wanted to be a great leader her team deserved, so she studied leadership at Harvard and reinvented herself. A great move, wouldn't you agree? Of course. Self-improvement is good. And her message, Now to everyone, the sky's the limit. Nothing should hold you back. She believes that entrepreneurship is more than business. It's medicine, a way to heal, to build, to take control of your story. So, when you are told no, just remember Bobby Rossett, because sometimes the best stories start right after the hardest fall. And that is exactly what happened to her. But instead of giving up, she turned lemons into lemonade and became successful in her endeavor. Yes, very impressive, wouldn't agree? Thanks for tuning in. But please remember to like and subscribe. And stay inspired and be blessed.